Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. All right, so it's a little late. I'm getting ready to retire for bed, but I wanted to do this video very quickly because, I spent all day out running around today, and, there's a little virus going around, in case you haven't heard, and it has a tendency to settle in your lungs. So I found that doing this is great to get into your lungs. It's great if you're a smoker, if you have COPD, if you have asthma or anything like that. I had horrible COPD a while back, many years ago, and I found that this is exceptional. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need one of these. Okay, you can pick this up at any auto parts store. They're about $1.50 to $2, $1.80, something like that. And when you use it, see it has one lip that's higher than the other. You wanna always use it with the higher lip up, okay? So I have water boiling, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the water, remove the lid, I should say. And I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of turmeric, or turmeric, tomato, however you want to say it. I'm going to put it in there. All right. And I'm going to let that just boil, because you shouldn't put it in until you actually have it boiling, and then be very careful because it has a tendency to overflow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let that turmeric really boil in there. Now let me tell you something about turmeric. A lot of people say that it's great for inflammation and all this other stuff. I personally do not like to take it into my body, and I'm going to tell you why. Because there's been a lot of evidence lately in India that people are losing their kidney function because turmeric, right? This is it. Turmeric is kind of gritty, so it actually sits in the little filters of the kidneys, and it's causing kidney damage. All right, so I'm going to move that around. Just turn it. I'm going to put the lid on it for a little bit, just for maybe 1 minute. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. So they're saying that, then they've shown that turmeric actually, will do damage to the kidneys. Instead, there's a lot of people out there pushing turmeric and saying, oh, turmeric is great for the kidneys, and on and on. And I am going to have to totally disagree with that. All right, so now that you've let that kind of burn off for 1 minute, you're going to take eucalyptus essential oil. Okay, and you are going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drops, and you're going to let that steam build up for about 1 minute. All right. Ooh, that smells good already. See, my lungs, for some reason, my lungs got affected today. I don't know if it's a mental thing, like I go out and there's a lot of people and I know there's a virus out there, and, I worry about my lungs because, I went through hell with my lungs and I don't ever want to go through that again. Or, if actually I am having some issues with my lungs. So now, while it is still boiling like that, what you want to do is you want to remove the lid. You want to turn this the long side up. You want to place it right up above the steam, and what you want to do is you want to start hitting it, right? So you're like, so you take a nice deep breath in and you blow it out. You don't want to take it too deep because it does go into the lungs real good. And of course, it can burn your lungs. So you don't want to go too close to the steam. You want to be, you know, a good 4 inches up. Oh, okay. So what this does, go ahead and turn that off. So what this does is, number one, the turmeric brings down all the swelling in the lungs. The eucalyptus is going to open them up. So you've got, you know, inflammation going down and opening up. So, and instantly you're like, man, you can breathe. Now I can tell just from doing that little bit, my left lung is perfectly open. I can feel that my right lung, like right in here, is not as open as it should be. You're actually going to be able to breathe in, and you will be able to tell which lung has opened up or if you need to do more. So depending on how this feels, how your lungs feel and how open they feel, it will tell you how many times to do that. Sometimes you only need to do it 5 or 6 times. Sometimes you might need it to do 15 to 20 times. So it's actually wonderful. Don't ever use a used one of this. Make sure you go out and buy a nice clean one. I keep this in my office specifically just for this. So, and it's great. And like I said, you just want to inhale in, exhale the eucalyptus, exhale the turmeric. One more time. Top always goes to the top. That way the steam hits that and it goes in. And after you do it like 4 or 5 times, you'll actually get the concept of how hard to hit it, you know, how hard not to hit it, and how far away from the steam to go. Just remember, the closer you are to the steam, the more chance you have of, you know, hurting your lungs. So you don't want to do that. You want to be above the steam a pretty good amount when you do it. And I'm telling you, this stuff is awesome. Like, I'm going to go do it a couple more times because I need to open up a little more. But this, I promise you, you're going to love, especially during this time when there's this virus going around and you want to keep your lungs nice and open. And you don't have to do it if you've been out and about, or if you have asthma, or you have COPD. If you have anything where you want to open your lungs, or you just want to keep your lungs healthy, functioning correctly, nice and open during the winter months so that mucus doesn't settle into your lungs, this is it right here. Give it a try. Let me know. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, love and respect one another. Bye-bye.